In its latest edition of the World Economic Outlook, the World Bank has raised its forecast for global economic growth from 2.4% to 2.6% for the current year, while maintaining its growth forecast for the next year at 2.7%. This is well below the average of 3.1% recorded in the decade before the COVID-19 pandemic. According to these projections, 60% of the economies, which together account for more than 80% of the world's population and GDP, will experience slower growth in the period 2024 to 2026 than in the decade before the COVID pandemic. For developing economies as a whole, growth is expected to slow slightly compared to 2023, averaging 4% in 2024 to 2025. In low-income countries, growth is expected to accelerate, reaching 5% in 2024, up from 3.8% in 2023. However, 75% of these countries have registered their 2024 growth outlook downwards compared to the January projections. In advanced economies, growth is expected to remain stable at 1.5% in 2024 before rising to 1.7% in 2025. Meanwhile, global inflation is projected to fall to 3.5% in 2024 and 2.9% in 2025. However, this decline is less than the projections made just 6 months ago, which should encourage many central banks to be cautious about cutting policy rates. Global interest rates are likely to remain high on recent trends at around 4% in 2025 to 2026, roughly doubling the average rates recorded between 2000 and 2019.